Finally, something good. Anyway, so Moon Knight episode 2. It was actually really good. I mean, besides my few complaints that we're finna get into, it was actually a decent episode, you know? I like the action for the most part and the jackals. You know, they're still jackling it.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid. This shit make you look so stupid.
And it's alright. It's alright. I feel like Stephen Grant is finally going to be taking a back seat, but we'll get to that later. Now let's get into the real overall thoughts of the episode for me personally. So it pretty much picks up pretty much exactly right after, and I mean directly after, the whole Jackal incident in episode 1, so that was pretty cool. It was played off as if it's some kind of dream, or at least Steven believes so, and that's pretty interesting. I like the thing they're doing with this, you know. Like, I was kind of iffy on the whole mixed personalities thing because of the way it was being handled and the way Steven's character is, but honestly, it's kind of growing on me.
Hey, boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
So he wakes up chained up, and the sand and stuff is all the same, and the tape is the same, and you know the drill already at this point. So the thing I like about Mark's personality is, like, when he takes over and is just about to give control back to Steven, it's like he sets everything right back up to normal, exactly how they were before. And I'm like, dang, this dude's good. Like, the fact that he's tricking himself essentially into thinking that everything's all good, quote unquote, and you're not crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I dig that. I dig that a lot. We meet Steven's wife, which is okay, I guess. By the way, she does not exist in the comic books, and they just put her in here for the MCU, just saying. So we're gonna get into that. But yeah, they have this connection even with the personality that doesn't know her, so that's pretty cool, you know, all that cheesy stuff. So moving along, so to be honest, the way I feel the character has been handled of Moon Knight, I mean, I can't really tell because I'm not a Moon Knight fanatic. I'm just a guy watching the show of a character that has very little exposure outside of the cartoons. So honestly, it's a decent adaptation of Moon Knight from what I can tell. I don't know. I feel like he could be more gritty, because from what I do know from the comics, the little I do know, is that he's very gritty, and he's more willing to do more brutal stuff. And I like the fact that they're kind of sprinkling that in there on the Disney location, you know what I'm saying? You know, they can only go so far though. But at the same time, the Batman was able to do some good stuff, so I feel like this one can get away with some stuff too. But that's just me. And besides, we don't need the handicap anymore. You know, we're adults, so we can get past this. You know, it's not gonna scar us. But yeah, that's just how I feel about it personally. So all in all, not bad at all, at least to me anyway. So yeah, all in all, yeah. And they finally revealed Mr. Knight, and it is very underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? I expected the very calm and collected, brutal detective who goes out and does his thing, you know. Is he even gonna have the limo? Like, that's the real question. Is the limo still at play here? But besides that, it's just kind of strange to me. Like, the way they decide to make Mr. Knight basically just Steven's version of Moon Knight concerns me. Like, I don't want more of Steven Grant. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's literally annoying. Like, he's the most, and then he waits so long to just let Mark do his thing. Like, you clearly don't have the stones to fight these things, and you almost spaz out every time you're in action scenes. Just give it up, bro. Like, he's you. You have no choice but to trust him. He's you, like, what are you doing? I don't know, man. It's just really dumb to me how he acts around Steven. Like, he's a burden and he's keeping you alive. You would be nowhere without this man because he's you. Jesus. So yeah, at the same time, I kind of get where Steven's coming from a little bit, because it's just like he has no idea what's going on at all. He just thought that he's a sleepwalker, and turns out he's this mercenary who has to deal with a god. So I would understand his plight, but at the same time, again, he's you. So I can only go so far with my compassion here. But aside from that, not bad. He's just like, he's such a coward, dog. Like seriously.
Beta!
Serious beta male energy. I'm not a fan of it. But aside from that, he had this one shining moment of courage. And I'm like, now you act like this? It's a little too late. But I will say the costume is still sweet. Not gonna hold you. The man is still drippy. Look at the sauce, the style, the finesse. Anyway, but that's just how I feel about it personally. All in all, Yeah, now to get to my favorite part, Moon Knight himself, Mark Spector, when he he commands the scene every time he's on screen. Bars. Like, this man is lit. Like, I'm telling you, he's a GOAT. Like, he really channels his vigilante energy, you know, the fist of Khonshu. I'm digging it a lot. Like, the man is going in. I'm like that we're getting more Mark, especially in the next episode. Like, hopefully he stays in control for the most part, because this dude is the GOAT. Anyways, yeah, and then when the final shot when he kills the jackal, bruh, literal perfection. And the crescent moon, the moonerang comes back in his hand, and bruh, lit. And honestly, his talks with Khonshu are very awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Khonshu is like mad intimidating, and like they really lean into that too. Like, they really amp up the horror factor. Like, he just appears everywhere without making a sound or any type of fuss, and he's just like, bro, his voice is like mad commanding. So yeah.
Also, real quick shout out before I get to the end of the video to my boy Jacob. I believe that how to pronounce that. Anyway, shout out goes out to you for this comment, because bruh, I'm so glad I didn't see that scene. I was tapping out of the last recent episodes. It was just really bad. But yeah, man, props to you. I agree with you. Keep it
Pretty
on.
dope. So all in all, the way I'm gonna rank this episode, not too bad. You know, I'm gonna have to be fair. It's like a 7 out of 10, if I'm being perfectly honest. Didn't blow me away because of the grievances I had with it, but all in all, great episode. So yeah, man, let me know you guys' thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And we out. Peace.